Alright, so the hailstorm and wind have stopped. That's what's left of the quarter-size hail that hit earlier. I don't know if you can see it out there, but there's a construction crew out there at the power lines trying to get power back on. I don't know how bad it is, how many trees are taken down out there. We've got a tree that got knocked down over here. Man, it was crazy. If it was not a tornado, it was close to it. That just blew through here not more than 20 minutes ago, 20 or 30 minutes ago. But it took down this tree, just wiped it out. Wiped out that tree. And then I don't know if you've watched it, but I've got a video about a big, huge old tree that needed to be cut down because it was a danger of falling. Well, the wind took care of it. I don't have to worry about cutting it down from where it was, but the wind took care of it. It did what I didn't want it to do. I mean, it blew it into the pond. But look at that. That right there is the ancient tree of destruction and death. And fortunately, the wind just blew it in the direction that it kind of needed to fall. I've still got my ropes up there that I was using to secure my equipment and myself. And man, like, we didn't see this happen. One of my sons said he did. He saw the splash in the water, a huge splash. The only thing I saw, I thought it was just wind blowing across the surface. But yeah, look at this. I mean, this tree I knew was a danger of coming down. Look, it ripped out some of the roots. That's part of the roots hanging right there. With this hollow tree, you know, that's what we were dealing with. You can see the outside living tissue and the inside rotting tissue. And we knew that this tree was a danger of falling, which is why I wanted to cut it so it wouldn't fall out of control and, you know, fall when one of the kids is there or anything like that. But a huge, huge tree, well, it's down now. See, that's one of the limbs that I had cut off right there in the middle. But it was already starting to bud out and start to try and grow again this year. And I don't know if you can see it in there. I mean, it crashed hard, and it actually landed on top of a willow tree that I don't know how bad it's going to be damaged, but probably pretty bad. But man, oh man, oh man. There's, I don't know if, I might walk out there because I'll show you something crazy. Alright, so all along this fence line, there's a whole bunch of juniper that has been growing here for years and years along the fence line. Well, this is a minor example, but still, of a large juniper that just got snapped off right there on the fence line. There's another one, but that's not the one I was wanting to show you. If I can get over there, this wind was so powerful, and like I say, I don't know if it was a tornado or not, but if it wasn't, it was close to it. So not only did it snap those juniper cedar trees off right there, snap those, look at that. But if you look over there, that and that are juniper trees that were on the fence line that it snapped off and blew out there. We'll go take a look at them. All right, so that's where it snapped it off. And then these are the branches and the trunk and everything. I guess it was a couple of them. And it just tossed them. It just tossed them right over here. And then this one, oh wow. That's where it came from right there. That's what's left of the trunk. It just ripped it out. Just shredded it, ripped it out, and threw it way over here. that's just, I'm in awe. I mean, I'm in thankfulness. I give thanks to God that nobody was injured here at our house or at our neighbors. We've called around, and so far nobody's been injured, but they said in town there was some worse damage. And I just saw something else. Look at that. Look at that. Like, oh, big old tree. I'll get over there to it. All right, man, that's sad. He just ripped out this big old tree. That's just the underside of the root ball right there. The roots right there just snapped off. Just snapped. Look at that big old tree. And another one. It took out another one. There's another one behind it. Oh man, this big old tree falling. Got that. I think that's a horse apple or bodark. It took out this tree. It took out this tree. Now, it's probably this tree that did that on most of those. Man, that was a big old beautiful tree. Look how huge it is. Let me get up. That's my boot. There's the top of it and there's the bottom. Big old huge tree. Man, it's a shame. Snapped the limbs of that one. Just stripped the bark of that one up there as it scraped on its way down.